Disney movies and TV shows have become an integral part of our culture, and the characters they create have a special place in our hearts. Over the years, we've seen many actors play iconic Disney roles that have become fan favorites. And some of these actors have been lucky enough to return to their Disney roles, reprising them in various productions. Let's take a look at some of these actors. Without these actors, these Disney roles wouldn't be the same. Hello, and welcome back to our channel, Celebrify, your one-stop destination for celebrity gossip. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to never miss an update from us. In this video, we'll be examining the most memorable instances in which actors return to their Disney roles. Number 5. Kyla Pratt as Penny Proud. The Proud family's first season was amusing and featured amazing characters. However, its significant emphasis on a Black family made it an essential show for many children growing up. Its main character, Penny Proud, played by Kyla Pratt, was a teenager trying her best to deal with her annoying relatives and unruly yet lovely friends. The majority of you must have related to the portion about the annoying relatives quite well. Who in their family doesn't have one or two annoying relatives, right? Anyways, before ending with a TV movie, The Proud Family on Disney Channel aired for 4 years. Pratt consistently conveyed realism and relatability to Penny throughout each appearance. She and most of the original cast thankfully made a comeback for The Proud Family. Louder and Prouder, the resurrection of the show. You can still sense Pratt's zest and vigor for the role. Number 4. Raven-Symoné as Raven Baxter. For 4 seasons, Raven-Symoné's portrayal of young psychic Raven Baxter astounded and amused us in equal measure. She crammed every episode with hilarious mishaps, physical humor, and absurd disguises. When Disney Channel was at its height, That's So Raven was one of its biggest hits. A decade after the end of That's So Raven, Raven-Symoné returned to the role after making an appearance in one episode of another spin-off, Cory in the House. The psychic, who is now a single mother of 2 kids, is followed in Raven's home. Even more mischief occurred as a result of one of them inheriting her powers. Her falling stage in life has been fascinating to witness, according to her admirers. Plus, she wasn't by herself. Annalise, Louise Vanderpool, and other cast members also played their roles once more. Number 3. Jeff Bridges as Kevin Flynn. With its distinctive idea and groundbreaking visuals, Tron stood out among the legendary Disney films. Kevin Flynn, a software programmer who is drawn into the digital world and needs to leave, is portrayed by Jeff Bridges. Upon release in 1982, Tron rose to cult status. The studio later released Tron Legacy. Sam Flynn searches for his father in the virtual world when Kevin Flynn disappears in the grid. Bridges was appropriately brought back by Disney to reprise his supporting role as Flynn. The actor also portrayed Clue, the movie's villain. Flynn's likeness was stolen by this computer program, who intended to rule the real world. It was fantastic to watch Bridges do 2 roles at once. Isn't that right, guys? Number 2. Bob Newhart and Eva Gabor as Bernard and Miss Bianca. The 1977 film The Rescuers, which is based on Marjorie Sharp's book series, centers on 2 endearing but valiant mice named Miss Bianca and Bernard. The pair wants to rescue the defenseless Penny from her treasure-hunting captors as members of the Rescue Aid Society. It was among Disney's most widely acclaimed and financially rewarding movies in a long time. And of course, this implied that the creation of a sequel was inevitable. In fact, it was the first Disney animated movie to receive a follow-up. The Rescuers Down Under was eventually released in 1990 after the original film had had multiple theatrical re-releases. It had a nearly entirely new cast. However, as Bernard and Miss Bianca, Newhart and Gabor delivered outstanding performances. Would the sequel still have been so much popular if Bernard and Bianca were played by someone else? What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Now, let's take a look at which actor topped our list for today. Number 1. James Earl Jones as Mufasa. Disney often recast the majority of the roles in one of its animated films when they remade it. Thankfully, they realized how important it is to get James Earl Jones back. As Mufasa, he contributed his incredibly recognizable voice to The Lion King in 1994, before being notoriously better actors that returned to Disney roles. We find it quite difficult to picture someone else in these cinematic roles. If such were the case, it's uncertain whether these films would have appealed to the audience. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. If you found the video interesting, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back soon with more such interesting videos. Stay tuned.